Hi, good evening, Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach, coming in to do the monthly channel message for my cancers. Please remember this is not to be taken to replace any medical, psychological, or scientific evidence or advice that you have been given. This is to be taken as a form of entertainment only. If you're cross-watching and there's something in here that resonates with you, then it is for you. Also, that the cards that I use are not they're not my card, not my oracle cards, not my creation at all. They are that of other authors and channels and creators who create their oracle cards based on what channels through for them and their messages. I use them as validation for the messages that are coming through. So sometimes they resonate with the card with the writing in the books come with the cards, and other times they don't. I get asked that often. Also, please remember this is not a personal. I think I said this, not a personal reading. I don't know why I had to repeat this. It's not a personal reading if I've already said it, sorry. This is a general, and it's for a collective of people born under the sign of Cancer. I did already say this. I just heard myself again. Kind of doing a little, I feel like I'm doing like a little flip, a little rewind there. Almost a little dubbing over or something. I don't know. It just felt like a whole moment just kind of went funny on me. And I feel as if Cancer energy, getting an opportunity to do a redo, getting an opportunity to try again. Get an opportunity to try again. I just want to draw this out. Getting an opportunity to, I just went to draw and I got opportunity, try again, ... Don't know the outcome. Don't know the future. Unsure. Stop trying to get there. It's not here. We're right here. This is the present moment. Don't try to rush ahead. And I couldn't figure out what the ... what I was seeing, like these little, you know, on the keyboards, you get the little line, the little dashes. And it's like, yeah, no, it's like trying again, starting again, redo. Stop. If you've already started to flip yourself back, rewind yourself back into an old pattern and wait, and starting to already be predictable and starting to want the same outcome, starting to behave the same way with people, starting to have the same reaction, then you're already off to the start of trying to force what you have to just allow. Also, you're trying to be too mindset on an outcome instead of enjoying the moment. You have to enjoy the moment. And that could be with an opportunity to go back and try a new job, and you just get back into the new job and you're like, oh, well, this is how we used to do it. Or you start a new job and you start bringing your old job into the new job. This is how we did it. This is how things were done. Or you're in a relationship doing the same thing. Whatever it is, be present, be in the moment. Stop trying to see what's way down the road, because it's not for you to see at the moment. Is what I got. And I'm pulling my fairy cards. And it's like the symbols and signs, Seagull Keeper is the card that came out. And this card is coming with that, like you've had all kinds of signs. And it's like, I'm going to say this. You've had to kiss a lot of frogs. You've had to kiss a lot of toads. You've had to be through a lot of shitty relationships. Don't bring that into this relationship. Don't bring this into this workplace. Don't bring this into having a new life. Don't bring that into this new life. You have to look at it with fresh eyes. New life. There's a lot of change is taking place, and I feel like there's a lot of changing happening for you in October. I know this is only August, and you're like, oh, that long ahead. October. I don't know why October, but it's like before the frost fully sets in and before things start freezing over, if you live somewhere where it gets really cold, it just feels like don't close yourself off yet. Wait and see. Don't be fooled by what your human eyes see. Don't be fooled by what your human eyes see. Your third eye is trying to show you something different. Your third eye is trying to show you something in a whole nother light. But for some reason, some of my cancers are getting stuck in that stubbornness of them, that I want to say the wounded child, getting stuck in the wounded child and having like a little temper tantrum. And I just feel like, no, no, don't go there. And I'm picking up grandfather energy, grandfather archetype, old wise soul, somebody of an old wise soul coming into your lives that helps you make a decision or shows you a way or teaches you something new is what's resonating. Also, the fact that an old wise soul may have left you something, or may have left you a piece of valuable information or something, or something that was belonged to your parents or ancestors is what I'm getting. So I feel like this old soul is like somebody either getting ready to pass, or somebody who you cross paths with, but he's not in your life to stay right now. It's a short-term thing is what's coming up. I do feel as if, so this is funny. I mean, I know they're not the same cards. I know one is wands and one is pentacles, but both are on a horse and both are riding off. I think this feels like relationship-wise, both of you want something similar, but you both are fearful of different things. You're both walking towards the relationship. You're both trying to stay in this relationship. And here's the shadow. And see, there's my old man. And there's a little child. Like, what is that? What still lurks in the shadows that's still interfering in your lives? What still lurks within your life is what I'm getting. But you're coming towards each other. You're coming towards each other. You're coming together. And I feel like this is also could be people who are already in relationships and married, and you've just drifted apart. And now you're finally starting to say, okay, we can't let the past get to us. And I feel like you were talking about breaking up, talking about splitting up, like we're done, we're over, we're not doing this again. And then all of a sudden you look at each other with new eyes, fresh eyes, and you look at each other's spirit instead of each other's human. And you say, there's something more that was still here. We were looking at this in the wrong way. We forgot to look at each other. We're looking at the child instead of the adult, and you're both acting like children. I feel like one might have been abandoned or one might have been mistreated, and it's just resonated through. And it's just like, this is a month of healing for you. This is a month of saying, I'm done carrying these burdens. I'm going to have a healthy relationship. I'm going to move forward with a healthy relationship. And I don't have to I don't have to put the stick out and kind of feel things out anymore. I can let myself go full into this, opening your heart, letting yourself enjoy it. Let go of the fears of money, let go of thinking that it's someone else's job to provide for you, and just fully embrace what is happening, what's taking place. And it's okay to wish for a happy life for yourself. Don't try to wish the person into your life. You can send energy, you can send prayers out or good vibes out for the person that aligns to you to be in your life, but don't try to force the person that you think should be in your life. Allow that to all unfold as it may. And this is, and these cards belong to, that I just used, they are the cards of, they're new, so I keep forgetting. These are the cards of Anne Mora, the Green Witch Tarot that I was just using. They're my witch cards. I'm using fairy and witch today. I've been all over the place with you guys here. And then the card on the bottom of the deck of my friend Kate Gong's cards is jump. Jump. It's like, take that leap of faith. You're going into, it's okay to go into the relationship. I just feel like you feel as if you're still tied to a past or tied to a story that's not there no more. Also picking up around my cancers that somebody's going to get a surprise announcement. A surprise announcement is coming your way. And I think you might be a little bit shocked is what it feels like. This could be the announcement of a baby or announcement of a wedding. I feel like it's more probably the announcements. Announcement of a wedding or a baby. Something good, something that makes everyone's heart just kind of do a little jump. But it's It's a little bit kind of like, oh my God, in the beginning, but it's not really, oh my God. It's going to be all great, all good. And yeah, butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. I see butterflies everywhere. And the cards that I have pulled out is, and they're so suiting to everything. And this is from my friend Kate Gong's deck of cards. And it's the balance is to harmonize your inner and outer worlds. So finding that peace inside, making peace with the past, letting it go so it doesn't keep continuing to be into your relationship. Also, here's your contemplation, and that's what I was, it's like you have to, it's turned towards your fears with love. Whatever it is of the past that you've been fearfully allowing in your life and allowing to still step into your relationships, and it's trickling back in a little bit. It's like, turn and say, I am done. It's not having a role. I love myself. I just got that song. I love myself today. Sorry, that just came flying in. I just heard that song. And it's like, just go towards loving yourself the most, because when you love yourself the most, you can love everything else. Without loving yourself, you have nothing to give out to this world, and you will live in the fears, and you will be fearful of anyone trying to show you love. And so allowing love in, letting light into your life, and living happy. Let this wise wisdom, let this wise soul, and this wise this wise man may not even be in the human realm. He might be somebody who starts to appear through a meditation, through that quiet time of just starting to see a guide who starts to come through as a wise guide. I work with Merlin, I work with Moses, I work with Jesus, and when they come, like Merlin comes with a big beard, and Moses comes with a big beard, and they come with that staff. There's just a staff to them. So it's like when you start to allow your world, allow your life to be more in awe of instead of predictability, the more that you're going to live in the awe of the world and of life, and just let your path be lit for you, and be the light in the world, be the light everywhere, instead of being the predictable. And no matter what it is, don't be the predictable, how do I put this? Don't be the predictable of an outcome. Don't be the predictable person that always shows up and everyone knows that a party is going to be a certain way because now you're here, or that a relationship is going to be a certain way. Control. Let go of the control. Let go of the control, Cancers. This is your month to set yourself free and have a wonderful month. And the Lion's Gate tomorrow night, which will be Thursday on the 8th, is at like this most powerful energy. And I just feel like it's an opportunity to break those chains, transcend into endless possibilities, open up your heart, open up your world, and let your light shine. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful August. Bye-bye.